frequencies, everyone. Not gonna be a long video this time, but I do want to give you some things that happened in the dream last night. I'm not gonna share all of it, but some key points that came to me in the dream, and I feel like it's just not a message for me, but it's a message for the collective because in the dream it was shared with the group. And one part of it was this lady. It was what seemed to me was like she was a vessel, an oracle, that she could read from a person's natal chart. She could do a reading on you to tell you what particular hurt you needed to meditate with. So it wasn't just like randomly picking, hey, I'm going to meditate to this or meditate to that. She would tell you, hey, this is the hurts. This is the frequency. The hurts is the frequency. This is the frequency that you need to meditate with or on, in your meditation. This is what you need to incorporate, this frequency. Now, when she was saying that, for whatever particular reason, in that part of the dream, it felt like she was talking to my son, but I was there, and she was getting ready to tell me the hurts I needed to meditate with, and I told her, I said, I know I need to meditate at 528. And a lot of people say the 528 is the anahata or the love frequency, and so it was interesting to me because in the dream and in everything, it's always you. And so she was a part of me that was, doing this reading. But when she came to me, of course, I already knew what to do because I was her. I already knew what hurts and frequency that I needed to meditate to. This is the anahata, it's the balancing chakra. It balances out the lower chakras and the upper chakras. One of the books, a good friend of mine, Joe, thank you, Joe, if you ever watch this video, that Joe gave to me is Wheels of Life. And the author is Anadia Judith, and she's a doctor. And she goes through all the chakras. And I am on the fourth chakra right now in the reading. I think it's I'm on 216, but it starts around 200, and it talks about, balancing relationships. What is love? It gives you the seed mantra, the seed sound. It gives you everything about it. It goes through all parts of all the chakras in details, very detailed. Gives you the placement, what it looks like, the deities, all of that. So it says the Sanskrit name for this chakra is anahata, meaning sound that is made without any two things striking, as well as unstruck, unhurt, fresh, and clean. When the chakra is free of grief from old hurts, its opening is innocent, fresh, and radiant. The fight of the third chakra, which is your solar plexus, is replaced by acceptance in the fourth. If the third chakra has done its job, our circumstances are easier to accept. The element of the fourth chakra is air, the least dense of our physical elements so far. As an element, air is commonly associated with knowledge and things that are expansive and spirited. Air represents freedom, as in the birds that fly. Air represents openness and freshness, as in the airing of a room. Air represents lightness, simplicity, and softness. When we fall in love, we feel like we are walking on air. Air implies spaciousness, which is achieved through letting go. When we cling too tightly to what we love, we suffocate it, which is like depriving them of air. We talk about needing space when we want room to breathe. So the anahata is represent with air, but even Ma'at. When we think about the heart chakra and air, and we think about Ma'at, that compassion, that love, but also, her weighing out your heart as light as a feather. All of that is part of our heart chakra. Our heart should be like air. Our heart should be light as a feather. It shouldn't be clingy. It shouldn't be attached. It shouldn't be suffocating. Our love should be true love. Is not attachment. True love is just like what was read. It's expansive and spirited. All right. The fourth chakra is the least dense of our physical elements. It's the least dense. It's the least heavy. All right. It is the lightest. So when we feel light in our heart, just like they say, when you're in love, you feel like you're walking on air. You feel light. And that's how we should feel. And it was interesting in the dream, like I said, I know I need to meditate with the 528 hertz frequency. And that frequency of that love frequency makes us light. It makes us airy. Then going into a different part of the dream, and I was in this mansion castle. And I don't know what my role was at this castle, but there was a group of people that were coming into the castle. And when they were coming in, I told them that they would get to speak to the king today. Don't know who the king actually was, if I had communicated with the king, but I told them it was like I worked in this castle. I was a part of it. I told them you all would get to get to talk to the king today. Well, anyway, going in, the drinks that were served were strawberry. It was just this strawberry drink, and it was so sweet and it was so delicious. And it was like once I drank up, once all of mine was gone, it was like somebody magically refilled it back for me. It was like it was always full. My cup was always full. And it was always full of this strawberry juice concoction that was made with these fresh strawberries. And then when I looked in the refrigerator, because I was giving some to another person that was there, and actually I know him in this reality too. He's a Reiki master healer, and I was going to give him a glass, and I went to check in the refrigerator, and somebody had added some more strawberries. So I was like, oh, good, so we won't run out. It's plenty it was like it was being made in some type of way in the refrigerator. And so when I came to share with him, and I had already drunk my glass, some more was already full in my glass. And so the sweetness, the health benefits of strawberries, the sweetness of strawberries, the sensuality of strawberries, because strawberries are used, and they're a sensual type of fruit. And so just looking at all of that beauty of that fruit is going to definitely be my meditation today, along with the heart chakra. And definitely shout out to our group meditation manifestation today. We had a wonderful meditation earlier this day on the heart chakra and balancing out that heart chakra energy, with the higher chakras and the lower chakras, and bringing that energy in here and let it expand out. Let the air just flow, all right? The air from the Anahata just flow out. That Ma'at energy, that compassion, that love, and that love that's in us, allow us to see that love out in this physical reality as well. So those were the two pieces of the dream that I wanted to share with you all today. If you're interested, and this book is also on Audible, so if you're interested in getting the book, this is it, Wheels of Life by Anadia Judith. And it's also, you can, I had someone buy it for me and ship it to me. Thank you, Joe. And it's a wonderful read. And it's a read that you will take your time with. It's not something you want to just go fast through. You possibly can find it on different platforms that you can purchase. I don't want to shout anyone out. And you can also get it on Audible and listen to it. And sometimes I listen and read it at the same time. So that has been my dream. Like I said, I'm not going to go too much deep into the dream state as I'm still waving in this meditative energy, and I'm going to sit with that. But I did want to share that with you all, and let you know that to the 528 hertz, and find the frequency that whatever frequency resonates with you to meditate with is definitely good, and just meditate in that frequency. And today for me it's the 528 hertz, and of course strawberries. I'm gonna give me some strawberries, right? And so yeah, so peace. I want to leave everybody in peace, plenty of loving energy from me to you, being safe out here, and also of course high frequencies.